out again. I have been out a couple of times recently, but didn't really see much of note. But I'm here at Titchmarsh today, and wildlife watching begins with grey lag out there in the fields. And looking up, we've got a pair of red kite, and they should be nesting and breeding once again. Just walking by the side of Brancy Brook, and the light is changing all the time. It is a pleasant spring day, but every now and then the sun will disappear behind cloud. As I say, it is quite pleasant, but there's quite a cool easterly blowing today, and small birds are hunkering down out of the wind. We have got a trio of mute swan just passing by there. And of course now the warblers are returning. I can hear sedge warblers in the reeds and in the surrounding bushes, and up in the treetops hidden willow warblers. Keep seeing flashes of brown in among the bushes here, but no sightings of sedge yet. But looking through the reeds, there is a little egret on view. When the sun does come out, it really is a glittering day, but with a cool easterly blowing, as I said, which does cool things down a little bit. But this is new since my last visit. It's a brand new northern hide, so let's pop in there and see what's on view. Looking out, doesn't seem to be much on the water. I can hear sedge warblers in the reeds and in the surrounding bushes, and once again willow warbler up in the trees somewhere, but they're both remaining hidden. Looking on the islands, it's mainly black-headed gull nesting once again, but a little more interesting on that island is a oyster catcher. There are some birds to be seen on the water. We've got a pair of great crested grebe there, and the sedge warblers are really chattering in the bushes next to the hide. But one did come out and give me a brief view before disappearing once again. I'm just going to make my way down towards the River Nen, see what I can see from there. And of course now a lot of the trees and bushes are heavy with blossom. Just reached the Nen now, and the raucous sound above me of common tern. Good to see them back here now after their long, incredibly long journey. As you can see, we've had plenty of rain in April too. Just heading towards the river path, and I'm on the path now, and I can actually hear chiff-chaff. And way up there in the uppermost branch of the tree is the chiff-chaff. During the winter months, all the vegetation at the side of the river has been cut back, but over the next few weeks will grow back strong again and be excellent habitat for butterflies, dragonflies and damselflies. As you can see, the River Nen is quite high, and often this river path will be flooded when the river bursts its banks. This is the heronry hide. This is as far as I'm going to go today. In the past I've had great views of otter from here and kingfisher, but from a filming point of view the last few years it hasn't delivered much at all, but we'll give it a go. Looking out on the water, there's not much to be seen at all, which is a shame, because it's a great habitat, for kingfishers and otters and loads of other water birds, but today it's just a lone pair of tufted duck by the look of it. I tell a lie, over by the reeds there is a grey heron, but not much else today by the look of it. Looking at the far end of the water there, just a pair of mute swan. So I'm gonna head back in the direction which I came and see what I can see on the way back down the path. Just heading back in the opposite direction now, and I've heard a blackcap sitting somewhere down here. And there it is, just the slightly obscured view, the male blackcap. Also on the way back, saw my first orange tip of the year, one of the earliest butterflies to emerge. And just passing these trees, I've often thought excellent habitat for a tree creeper, but I've never seen one here. That's not to say they're not here, but I've never seen one. And that's almost it from Titchmarsh Local Nature Reserve. Not a bad morning, despite the cold wind. And hope you enjoyed the film. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.